Hello, I'm back. Sorry, I had an internet connection issue, which always happens when I'm trying to go live. But I'm so excited to be back and to talk to you guys about Style Stars. So what is the point of doing this exercise? There are two activities that you received by email today. So if you click on the link in the email that you got today, you should see both of those activities. The first is that you're going to be starting a style mood board. Now, the easiest and most intuitive way for most of us to do this is to use Pinterest to start that mood board. You can use Pinterest to collect your inspiration from various sources and put them on one style board. But I'd like you to take it to the next level. And a lot of times we'll create Pinterest style boards and they'll have they'll morph over time, and we have hundreds of images and they're not focused, right? So although you can use Pinterest to collect your style inspiration, what I would encourage you to do is to, once you've collected that inspiration all in one place, is to create a separate mood board. And it's as easy as right-clicking on a picture, copying that picture, pasting it into a Word file or a Pages file, and creating a physical mood board that way. So it's really easy to do, and I did a little quick screen share tutorial for you on the link that you got by email. So definitely check that and start your style mood board. That is going to be your week-long project, and that's going to be your final project. Yes, there's homework because we're not going to fully, hi Elaine, we're not going to fully get the most out of this week of really developing your signature style without doing a little bit of fun homework. Unlike the homework that my girls bring home where they're doing algebra and chemistry, this is fun. So you're really going to get a chance to spend some time thinking about what lights you up when it comes to style. What do you actually love? Now, there's a difference, and I want to make this distinction because I think it's really important going into this week. There's a difference between what you love and what you love to wear. So I can admire, for example, Tilda Swinton's style. She has incredible avant-garde, cool, edgy, unique style. That does not mean that I want to dress like that. That is not my personal style. I just admire it on her. In the same way that you might go into someone's home and say, wow, I love what you've done with the place. This place looks amazing. Your home decor style is incredible. I'm inspired by it. But that doesn't mean that that's the type of home you want to live in. So being able to distinguish between the clothes that you love to look at and the clothes that you love to wear is really critical. So this is something you're going to be considering and looking at all week long as you create your style inspiration boards. So start by creating that Pinterest board if you want, or go ahead and hop into the different websites that have celebrity style inspiration. So this is where I suggest starting. You're going to start on Pinterest and on Instagram. Another site to look at is StyleVore, V-O-R-E, Celeb Mafia. You can go to magazine sites like InStyle or Elle Magazine or Vogue Magazine. And then when you go on, say, you can look generally at the beginning and look at celebrity street style or influencer street style. Or you can look at one specific person. Maybe you love Reese Witherspoon and you can look at Reese Witherspoon's street style. Make sure you look at street style pictures and not just runway pictures, because maybe it's just me, but my life is not a runway, and I don't think most women's lives are most of us are not going to get real style inspiration from runway looks. Those are fantasy images. We want to know what they look like when they're off duty. You can also look at model off duty, celebrity off duty. You want those looks because those are the everyday, day in, day out looks. Everybody will pull out all the stops for a red carpet look. But what do they look like when they're running to the grocery store, when they're getting coffee with friends, when they're out to lunch, the normal everyday activities that we all engage in, right? That's what you want to look for your street style. So the first task of the week is going to be to create your style mood board. The second task is going to be to assemble your style stars, your style squad. I did not come up with style squad. I heard that somewhere, but I thought it was perfect because one of the things I want you to consider this week is that you're not going to be getting your style from one person or one source. Your style is a compilation and a composition that is unique to you. And so you're going to look at the different people whose style, the different celebrities whose style has inspired you in the past, and you're going to put those elements together to create a style squad. So for example, two of my most inspirational style icons, actually I'm going to name three. One of them is Sarah Jessica Parker. I know that Sarah Jessica Parker is a fashion cliche because everybody references her style, but truly and genuinely, she was my first and my most long-running style icon. I love, love, love her personal style. I love her mix of quirkiness and femininity. We also have similar physical attributes, which is helpful, but not essential in a style star. We're both petite. We both have similar body types. We're at similar age brackets. That can be really, really helpful. Again, not essential for a style star or style icon to have the same look as you, or the same physical characteristics that you have, but it's definitely a plus, right? Reese Witherspoon, on the other hand, for example, does not have similar coloring to me, so I would have to transition some of her pieces to work better for me. So Sarah Jessica Parker is definitely one of my style icons. She always has been, she always will be. And does that mean that I want to go and copy her whole wardrobe? Well, maybe, I'm just kidding. But it doesn't mean that I want to copy her entire wardrobe. What it means is that she is going to be one of the sources where I'm going to get my style inspiration. And I'm going to look at some of what she wears and draw my own favorite items and favorite looks and favorite inspirational shots from the things that she has out there. Not everything is for me. Not everything is tailored to me, to my lifestyle, to my personal style. I would make some of the choices differently than she makes them, but she's going to be one of the people I'm going to glean inspiration from. Now, another person whose personal style I very much admire and I've followed for years is Blair Edie from the Atlantic Pacific blog. Now, she is an influencer. She has incredible, colorful, modern, cool, interesting, fun, feminine, frilly. Like, if you see her style is really unique. It's show-stopping. It's very over the top. It's very colorful. And she's not afraid to take risks. She pairs every color together. She even has her own line. She's had a line for Nordstrom for Halogen that she comes out with, and her pieces are just iconic. But when you take her pieces, for example, the pieces that she sells at Nordstrom under the Halogen label, and you look at just one of the pieces on its own, you're like, wow, that's just the jacket. It's the way that she puts things together that makes her style so unique. Yes, she chooses interesting pieces, but she puts them together in incredible ways. So Blair Edie from Atlantic Pacific blog, absolutely one of my style icons. The last one is one that I just love and I admire and who makes me smile, and that's Iris Apfel. I just love, love, love her use of color, her use of accessories. I love that she's a maximalist in a world where everyone is trying to be a minimalist. I love her just embrace of her personality, her quirkiness. So you can see that there is a common thread through the people that I've picked. Their color, their use of pattern, their pattern matching, their quirkiness, their femininity. And those are the things that I am going to incorporate into my own personal style and the way that I have used these women to inspire and inform my own sense of personal style. So I want to know, who are your style icons? How can you use their style to inspire everyday clothes that you can wear no matter what you're doing? You're hanging out at home, you're going out to lunch, you're going to church, you're going to run errands, you're working, whatever your everyday, day-to-day life looks like, how can you use these inspiration images that you get from celebrities to inform your own personal style? I'm gonna walk you through that process, and we're gonna do that together this week in the Signature Style Challenge. So this is the first of many fun challenges. Again, give yourself room to dream. Give yourself room to be inspired. So much of the time we are eating or getting dressed or doing those day-to-day tasks in our life like on autopilot and not really stopping and thinking about how what we're doing can take our lives to the next level. Style can help you have that confidence. Hey, Ashley. Style can help you have that confidence and that zest for life that can really make you show up in a very different way in your life. Showing up with your signature style, feeling fully and completely like yourself is life-changing. And if you have been hiding behind basics, if you have been living in sweats, if you have been wearing clothes that don't fit you, if you have been wearing clothes that you don't love, if you have been waiting until you lose weight, or you've been waiting until you have more money, or you've been waiting until you have more time, stop waiting and start now by doing these small exercises and watching your inner personal style start to emerge. When I tell you that this is one of the most transformative things, if you lean into it and you allow yourself to really embrace your signature style and allow yourself to be yourself, you be you, and let the world step back and get to know you in a whole new way. Again, this is like being unapologetically yourself is one of the most empowering, I hate that word, but there's no other word for it, experiences. And if you really say, you know, this is who I am, this is how I want to show up when it comes to style. So as I said in the email, style is a way of saying who you are without speaking. And so if you've ever felt like, oh, this is frivolous, like, oh, is it really worth it to do this? I don't really have the time for this. I've never really been a fashion person. This isn't about being a fashion person. This is about being you and using what you've learned about yourself to choose the clothes that are going to represent you out there in the world, that are going to draw the right people to you and help people get to know you better. There's an authenticity that comes when we show up as ourselves. If you've ever put on a costume and felt like you were not yourself, you are doing that in your everyday life if you're not showing up in your full, true style. You're showing up in a way where you're not like showing your authenticity to the world. And so I really want you to take this seriously. I want you to take this exercise seriously. I want you to look, and if you have absolutely no idea, like me, you are busy and you don't have time to follow celebrities and what they're wearing, go on Stylevore, go on Celeb Mafia, go on InStyle magazine, go on Pinterest, go on Instagram, and search celebrity street style and start finding a couple of people whose style really resonates with you, and at least elements of their style really resonate with you, and start compiling your personal style squad. And then I want you, this is the next, so the mood board is the first activity for the day. Start that mood board. Put those pictures all in one place so that you can refer back to them throughout the week. The second is to identify a couple of people whose personal style you absolutely love. And then I've given you a PDF. If you have not already signed up for the challenge officially, I will share the link in this video and in this event after the video. I've shared it all over the Facebook page or all over the Facebook group. But sign up so that you can get the PDFs, download the PDF, name your style stars, write down what it is specifically you love about their style. And then I want you to identify just one look from one of your style stars, just one look. All you have to do is say, that outfit on Reese Witherspoon just summed up my style. Or this outfit on Olivia Palermo, that's everything to me. And then I want you to share that image in the thread that I have posted in the Facebook group. So share the image of your one inspirational style outfit on your style star in the Facebook group. Try to do that by the end of today, because we're going to have a leaderboard. I'm going to be calculating and tabulating everybody's points, and you're going to get a point for every post you make. You're going to get a point for every comment you make. So go ahead, hop in the Facebook group. Not only can you do I want you to share your own style inspiration picture with your own style star, but I want you to go in and I want you to comment on a couple of the other ones that you've seen. And we're going to inspire each other. I'm going to share some of my favorites. We're going to inspire each other and really elevate our personal style and our understanding of our personal style this week. watch and see, kind of make a note of where you're at now and how much more you know about your personal style on Friday. So looking forward to doing this journey with you. This video is going to be in this event and in the Facebook group for the duration of the challenge, and it's also going to be linked on the challenge link that I sent you by email today. So again, if you haven't officially signed up, you don't want to miss the emails, because I'm sending the PDFs and I'm sending all the information out that way and more details about the specifics of the challenge. So I hope that this was helpful and that I inspired you to go out there and get inspired by the other women in the world who are owning their style and expressing their style in unique ways. I am looking forward to seeing a really diverse and interesting group of style star inspiration pictures in the Facebook group. I can't wait to see who you choose, and we will comment on each other's, like I said, comment on each other's style inspiration. I will be in there checking constantly. Don't forget to check. We're going to be tabulating everyone's posts and comments, and we're gonna have a leaderboard. I'm gonna give away some incredible prizes at the end of the week, and so I don't want anybody to miss that. Go ahead and get started on your challenge for today. I'm excited to have you in here, and if you have any questions, definitely ask in the Facebook group, ask under this event page. Again, this video is here. If you're just hopping on, you can watch it again from the start. And let me recap your 3 assignments: the style mood board, the style stars, so you want more than one, you want a style squad, and the comment or posting in the Facebook group, in the thread, what your #1 inspirational style image that you got from your style star is. Post that in the Facebook group. And then finally, comment on everyone else's posts, because that's how we get inspired by each other and also support each other through this journey. Love you guys. I look forward to cheering you on all week long, and I will see you later. I'll see you in the group.